Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, y'all. We just got dropped. I don't know what happened. We both got dropped. We both got kicked
That
out.
good word. That good word. Hey, closed it out.
Uh-huh. So you start speaking about God, and then they start throwing demons and everything at you to try to throw you off your case, man. But I guess, yeah, really just jumping back into it, man. Like, really to kind of sum up number three, small risk create big rewards. So you don't have to do anything crazy to necessarily, get you, to where you want to be, right? Like with taking risk, like consistency builds confidence. Confidence starts to build results. And you have to stay, consistent, not necessarily stay motivated, because motivation comes and goes, right? But being consistent and knowing what you're focused on is forever. I saw a little picture the other day, or a little video on Instagram. I liked it. I don't think I should have shared it, but it was talking about the difference between motivation and like discipline. Motivation was like this. It was like a ball bouncing up and down, going up and down. And then discipline was just like small little jumps, just going boo, 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 but stayed the exact same the whole time. And I was like, that was tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, really just sum it up. I guess number three, man, at the end of the day, like consistent small risk lead to transformational growth, right? So number one, risk is the path to growth. Number two, fear is a signpost, not a barrier. Number three, small risk create big rewards. And we're on number four right now, failure as a stepping stone. So like the reward of fulfillment, right? True happiness comes from knowing you're pursuing your potential, even if the path is uncertain. So even if you have no idea whether or not you're going to achieve something, right? But the true growth, the true benefit to you is in that journey, right? So at least you can go out swinging. I'd rather go out swinging. You either stand for something or die for nothing, right? So I'd rather go out swinging any day of the week. When I die, I'm going to have to die on my feet, and they're going to have to fight like I'm going to be fighting like hell for them to put me in the ground. So
Kobe.
you know what I mean? Yeah. So
That's it, man. I mean, you got to be willing to, go down shooting, man. You know what I'm saying? Pulling that Kobe, dog. If I got to shoot 50 times, that's just what it is, man, because I'm trying to win, right?
yeah,
And no matter what it takes, I'm going to keep doing what I know I need to do to win. And if you with me, you with me. If you ain't, then, hey, get out the way.
yeah, 100%, bro. And I talk about, look, whenever I talk about, I guess, just living the life to your fullest, man, that's why I get the most hyped up, because shoot, J. Cole said this a long, long time ago. My favorite rapper, been a J. Cole fan since probably like 2011, maybe a little bit beforehand. But one of the things he said, I'm going to subquote it, but he said, it ain't like life come often. The only thing worse than death is a regret-filled coffin. And just hearing that, people, that the fear of regret, like that is so much worse than, the fear, like than failing, in my opinion. I'd rather fail something a million times than get to the end of my life and be like, man, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have acted like this, or if I would have did X, Y, Z. Just because you can't get that back. There's no redo buttons. There's no rewinds. There's nothing. So anything that you want to do, just do it. Like literally just do it. Just try it. If you fail, you fail. If you succeed, even better. But I promise you, on the other side, right, you're going to be a better person. You're going to feel better, knowing at least like I did everything in my life that I wanted to, or at least I tried to, and it didn't work out. But at least my family knows that, like, hey, he was disciplined, he was consistent, and he tried. And somebody can pick up your legacy and run right with it too.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I heard something powerful that always stuck with me. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you
Yeah,
let in right there. You know what I'm saying? Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. I'd rather take them ounces of discipline, you know what I'm saying, than being 80 years old and be regretting
yeah,
about what I should have did or what I could have did.
yeah, man. It's just you can't get it back, and that's it is my biggest fear. When you're talking about my biggest fears in life, my biggest fear is growing old and getting to the end of my life and knowing that there's things that I wish I would have done, but I didn't, because I was fearful. I was didn't not because I didn't have the ability to, but because I was fearful, because I was insecure, because I just didn't know what would happen. That is my biggest fear. So I try to just do any and everything. If I want to do something, I think about it, calculate it, make sure I'm not like, going off my path, because I used to have a bad case of shiny object syndrome, right? So I try to see something like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this.
We all
So,
did. We all
bro,
did.
so make uber focused now, man. But like, if there's something to risk, man, if I gotta risk something, I'll do it. If I gotta risk, 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, whatever it is, I'll do it. Because even if it doesn't pan out, I know I'm gonna get it back. You know what I mean? I know it's gonna multiply. It's gonna be coming back, multiply to me, right? And even if it is a failure, it's like an investment into, my own bank, my bank of life. Like I threw, put 30K into this. If it pans out, it does. But if it doesn't, I guarantee you I'm gonna learn a very, very valuable lesson in there to where I'm not going to be able to, go through that same thing again.
Man, that's right, man. Hey, to all the folks out there, take that risk, man.
Yep.
Take that risk. Work on yourself harder than you do at your job.
Yeah. And we already could pretty much combine number 4 with number 5. Number 5 was the cost of not taking risk. The cost is, regret. You get into the end of life. And again, with me having a son now, man, I thought I was motivated and I thought I was disciplined before, but bro, me having a son now has shed a whole new light, man, because it's like now I'm in the gym before, if I'm like, all right, I'm overextending myself. Maybe I'll take the set off right before I motivate myself and be like, nah, I'm gonna do this. But then now I just literally picture like my son watching me, man. I'm like, dude, does your son really want to see you fail and be like, what, my dad quit? Regardless, even if something as small as like, the last rep or the last set on bench. I apply that to everything. If I say I'm gonna make one more phone call and then like, what, I'm tired. You know what I mean? I think about my son watching me. He's like, dang, my dad said he's gonna do something and he didn't do it. You know what I mean? That is something that bothers me. That's something that eats me up. And if all else, nothing, I want to be remembered as somebody who said they were going to do something and they went out there and did it, or they damn well tried their damnedest to actually get it done.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I think that's why this was so powerful today, man. I mean, taking risks, bro. I mean, you ain't got to be out there all reckless, but hey, take that risk. You know what I mean? Especially if it's calculated. And you got someone else that's on your team and they're telling you, I mean, you're all on the same page, man. Hey, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah, man. But yeah, shoot. I mean, outside of that, I really don't have anything else, y'all, but I'll run through the 5 one more time.
Number 6, episode number 6, cuz.
Yeah, episode number 6, man. 6 of a million. We got a lot more coming, man. But yeah, number 1, look, risk is the path to growth. Number 2, fear is a signpost, not a barrier. Number 3, small risk create big rewards. Number 4, failure as a stepping stone. Use failure as a stepping stone. And number 5, the cost of not taking risk is a regret-filled coffin. So that's all we got for you guys. Hope this was super beneficial. If you guys need anything, have any questions, hit me up. If you have questions about anything related to being a realtor, being, a freaking artist, being a broker, facilitating multifamily, y'all need to hit up Kevin. That is the guy to hit up. I'm actually going to hit him up as well.
If you need fix and flip loans, new construction loans, DSCR loans, we can help provide all that too. Stillwater Financial Partners. That's who we are. So check us out, and we can close within 10 to 12 days in all 50 states.
Money Man Kev. Yeah, I'm finna hit y'all up too then. Shoot.
Let's go.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Have a good one. To the next one.